Oh, this football team. Bloody hell, man. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy! And this is the ball of truth. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining, man. Thank you very much for joining me wherever you are around the world. Wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Yep. I told you it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. We are live right here on the Ball of Truth. I'm your host, Andrew Illy, and this is the Blues and the Lions review. The game just finished about half an hour ago, and we have just lost our fourth game in a row. It's incredible. It's incredible that this time last year, we were second on the ladder and flying. We were flying, man. And we've been in free fall ever since, and free fall for way too long. And how does that even happen? How? I'd love to know. The final score tonight, 9-16-66. Am I saying that correctly? Wow. That can't be right. 9-12-66. Shut up. 9-12-66 to 15-13, 103. I predicted a 6-goal win for the Lions on my preview, and there you go. 37 points. That's the margin. And this one went exactly how I predicted and expected it to go. Basically how the last month has gone. Seriously. The effort tonight, maybe it was a little bit better this week, but it still sucked. I'm not going to really have a go at it too much tonight. I'm not even going to get that angry. The Lions made us look so fucking weak tonight. That was one of the biggest takeaways I had watching this. We looked like a bunch of fucking fairies out there. So soft. They destroyed us, out-muscled us basically every single time. Outnumbered us. Faster to the ball. They were so quick. Credit to them. Got to give them credit. They were first to the ball. They spread us like butter on toast, man. So easy. Loose men everywhere. Uncontested possessions. So many of them. Loose players, seriously, all over the field. They countered us from defense to attack so quickly and attacked us through the corridor effortlessly. Seriously, I don't know what kind of defense these coaches have us doing right now. But the Lions were great. They were clean. They were smooth with their ball movement. Carlton on the other end. This team is actually pathetic at footy. It's scary. And it's not even a form thing. Yes, we're out of form, but some of these things you can't excuse, man. Those second and third quarters tonight showed me everything I needed to see. And I felt comfortable because now I know that they just can't play footy. Seriously, another goalless quarter in there too. Was it the third quarter? Right after half time? What's fucking new? Seriously. The Maxi Bonds. And I don't want to hear people say, we kept them goalless in the last quarter. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear it. The game was done. Doesn't mean anything. This team, this Carlton team, their skills are rubbish. Trash. The basic skills and fundamentals that you learn in Auskick are making me question what the fuck were our recruiters thinking with some of these players. It's remarkable how bad it is. And I know that we're ranked 18th in the league as the worst kicking efficiency in the competition. I know that. And you can just watch one game out of the last 18 to make that assumption. But it's fact. We are the worst. And the fact is, we keep getting worse. There's no improvement. And it's worrying, concerning. It's horrifying. It's a fucking scary movie that we're watching every week. It's crazy, man. Chera. Oh. I don't know what I'm watching when he kicks the footy, man. He can't kick. TDK still can't kick. Cripps can't kick. Doherty can't kick. Who else is there? Motlop can't kick. Ollie Hollands can't kick. Fogarty can't kick. Curnow can't kick at goal. Even when he was trying to pass a few. I mean, he did some rippers tonight, but then in that last quarter, it was a simple 30-meter pass. I can't remember who it was that he missed the target completely. What the fuck is this? What am I watching? I don't get it. The panic kicks when we're in defensive 50 and we're trying to exit are so disgusting. Some of the worst techniques I've ever seen. These players, it's like hot potato with a footy. It's moving as they're kicking it. They're not drop punting it. They're not torping it. It's like literally they're juggling it before they kick it. And it just, you don't know where it's going to go. It's unbelievable. But let's forget the kicking. We already know that we're the worst. The handballing. A simple 5-meter handball, man. We're missing by meters. It's not even close. Meters. Over their head, wide, to the opposition. Either that or it's getting intercepted. It is just crazy. And these terrible skills put the next player under pressure, and it's just a domino effect, and it's contagious. Now, is that coaching? I don't think so. Seriously. Forget all that. There's one thing tonight that pissed me off more than anything. And that was the lack of communication out there tonight. It was fucking frightening. Seriously, nobody is talking to each other. There's confusion. There's 2 or 3 Carlton players, sometimes 4, going for the same fucking ball. And they're all crashing into each other, and then a Brisbane player will just pick up the loose scraps and goal. Sometimes the ball was on the boundary line tonight and 2 Carlton players were just sitting there, staring at each other. No words were coming out of their mouth, but you can tell what they're thinking. They're like, do we force it over? Do I go? Do you go? Fucking talk and work it out. These guys think they're mind readers. It's unreal. It's laughable. It's seriously, some of the shit was comical out there. And all this panic is from mental weakness and trauma. And these players just cannot deal with pressure. They can't. Nobody out there had composure. Seriously. And it's honestly some of the same mistakes and errors and skill errors that I saw when we were getting wooden spoons those seasons. It's the same energy, the same body language, and players feeling sorry for themselves halfway through the game and just jogging there slowly, like pretending they're tired. Shut up. Man. I don't know. It fucking hurts, man, watching it. There was a moment, I wrote down in my notes, we'll get into it. There was like a 5-minute period in that second quarter, I wanted to literally scream. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Legitimately thought they were taking the piss. Because you can't make some of the stuff up. I wish I could show the footage, but I'll try and reiterate it to you guys as best as I can. There was a moment Motlop had one of the easiest set shots, probably 15, 20 meters out. Hardly any angle to make it a 2-goal game in that second quarter. Probably I can't remember how long left, but it was mid-quarter or late in the second. Motlop missed an easy shot. Then Matt Carroll on the other end gets caught holding the ball twice, back-to-back plays. Cost us 2 goals. And then the very next play, Lions went forward. And I'm telling you, I think 7 Carlton players in a row made an error. And it was just like a missed handball. Juggling the ball, not picking it up properly. Then another handball missed. Then a kick missed. And then the players scraping for their lives. And then that person would fuck up. And it literally happened like 7 times. In the end, it ended up with Pitnet. I don't know if you guys remember this. On defensive 50, it was a kick to him. He's dropped the mark. It was no one's fault but him. But this was a build-up of everything. He's dropped the mark. Gets caught holding the ball, free kick. The Lions player has then had a shot from 50 metres out. This ball has dropped short. And there's about 3 or 4 Carlton players in the goal square. Not talking to each other. Lack of communication, like I said. Nothing. The ball's dropped short. No one knew who to go for it. And someone, or maybe 2 players actually tried to like put a half little fist in there. Too bad they were getting fisted this whole game. And it went through everyone's hands and in for a goal. I couldn't fucking believe it. I wanted to throw the remote at the TV. Seriously. What the fuck? What the hell, man? Unbelievable. 3 Carlton players just looking like, is it Christmas yet? What's going on? Got absolutely clueless, man. Clueless. Charlie Curnow now is 4 weeks without a goal. And he's played all 4 of those games. It's so crazy. I know he did well today, up the field. Like, he was taking marks and whatnot, and he tried, but he had chances at goal too. He can't kick either. And that is his bread and butter. And I know, I'm not making excuses. I know the Lions are classy. You know, I'm not taking anything away from them. They're the champions for a reason. But they made it look so fucking easy against us tonight, man. It was embarrassing. Again, our defense. And I know we've got a few blokes missing, but there's just no excuses. And I know we've got young boys down there. But every time the ball went inside defensive 50, up high in a contest, I felt like we were going to cop a goal every single time. I had no trust or faith that they would be able to mark this thing or set up well behind the ball. Because how many times did Lions break out the back and no Carlton player just took that few steps back? Again, lack of communication. They're all going for the same fucking footy. Happened so many times tonight. And even with Wiedering and Haynes back there, this was still happening. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, man. I don't think there were many positives tonight. I'm trying to remember if there was any at all. Did you guys see anything worth talking about? To me, the best thing that ever happened in this game with Carlton was Mark Pitnet bombing it from 60 metres. Unbelievable at quarter time. That cracked me up. I started laughing because it was one of the greatest kicks I've ever seen from a Ruckman. So 60 metres out, just absolutely belted this thing. And that was the first moment I felt happy in about a month. Seriously. A long, long time watching this team play. I literally laughed. But let's face reality, guys. Nothing's changed. And it won't change unless there's changes all across the board. But I do have to mention this. The Michael Voss death threats midweek. The media, being the scumbags they are, making us Carlton fans look like the villains again, twisting the narrative to suit their own agendas. You know, then the truth comes out that it was actually a Collingwood supporter who did it. And a Collingwood fan who sent a text to the, or a threat or text or some bullshit to the MCG hotline. And I don't know if this is true or accurate, but this is, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the quote that I read, that this is what it was. I'd like to report on 23 missing persons and preemptively report the murder of Michael Voss. Or something like that. Or I read another one, it was something along those lines of 22 blokes have been murdered, this is a homicide. Because Collingwood were pounding us. So, that to me, right there, sounds clearly like a joke. And I know you don't joke about those things, so whatever. The guy got a 5-year ban and stuff. But the point is, they blamed the wrong people. And then the truth came out. My God. But we are the AFL's little whore. We're the Bonnie Blues. I said it, we keep getting fucked. Fucked by everyone. There's no winning. There's no winning. We'll struggle to win another game this season. Again, I feel flat, unexcited, and my interest and hype fades more and more. I just want to see the young guys play. End of the day, we are not a good football team. We're not a good football club. Right now, that's exactly where we're at. And it won't get better until Graham Wright drops the atomic bomb of change. But anyway, what do you do, man? I will get to you guys in the chat. I see it's blowing up. But guys, before I do that, smack everyone in there and everyone watching live right now. I'm going to need you to smack that thumbs up for me, man. Helps me out tremendously. Subscribe if you're new here. We are growing big, man. Loving all the support from you guys. It's phenomenal. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you're watching after the fact, after the live stream. If you're watching live, go nuts in there, in the live chat. I'll get to you guys as best as I can. Turn the bell on for all notifications and follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. And all the links to the social medias are in the description on this video. I'm always tweeting during the game. But, yeah, man, let's get to the chat before I get into the review. My goodness, got a lot to catch up on here. Craig, welcome back, brother. Trade Kerno, keep TDK. Brisbane played shit, we were lucky. Yeah, it could have been more, I agree. Danny Finn. G'day, Andrew. Hope you're going all right, mate. Bloody hell. What is going on at CFC? Skills are shit. Nils, none, zip. I know, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. Stu, another week. Another shit performance. I agree. It's the same thing, oh. It's a vicious cycle, man. Limonade, this is the part of the season where it gets awkwardly horrible. We have had this for ages. I agree. JCK, the WEP. Bring back Blake Fakers. No. Look, I actually was glad when Blake Acres got dropped because he needed to drop a big name. But the selections were just, I didn't like it. He could have done way more, put some more young boys in. Put the Camporelli twins in. Jesus Christ, what are we waiting for? Mike G, when do we play a shit team? Do you consider Melbourne a shit team? Because that's next week. We might have like the slim chance of winning. But right now, the way we're playing, man, you can forget about it. Sauce the boss. When you train Mike. I don't know what that means. Brisbane Lions or Liars? Craig, Akers, BOG, and he didn't play. Zeke, what did I miss? Just finished work. What was the game like? Man, I'm about to tell you. Don't worry. It was the same shit as we've been witnessing every week, man. Sauce, it was a nail biter. Oh, my God. Zeke, ha ha ha. Not by that scoreline, no. Nah, Brisbane well and truly were comfortable in this one, man. James, go Dons. Who have you guys got this week? Richmond, I think. Is that right? That'll be a good one. Jello, it's over for Carlton. Start again and rebuild. I know, I feel ya. Maybe not even a mini rebuild, maybe a full rebuild. Craig, don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Yes, smack it. Smack it. Oh, man. Hondemic's in the chat. Welcome, Hondemic. Stuart, Pito's Torp. Oh, man. It was amazing. It's the only thing that made me smile. Arturo is in the chat. Do not worry. Arturo has arrived. Arturo from, what was that show on Netflix? Money Heist. He was that Spanish show, man. That it was like Prison Break. That name always gets me. I love it. Tim J. Wilkes. Harry O'Farrell played a solid game. Positive given his game last week. Yes, he was he was very shaky at the start. But he grew. He did grow. Thanks for that, Tim, for mentioning that. But yeah, I was pleased to see that. And he'll gain confidence weekly, man. Like, that is one good thing, you're right. Craig, the best thing about Carlton Lady is the graffiti. Hondemic, stop trying to murder your coach. Mike, Moya would have had a good game if he converted his shots. Yep. Unfortunately, he didn't. They were gettable shots, but he just suffered from all the other blokes around him giving that negative energy, man. He wasn't feeling good having those shots. Danny Lowe, Andrew, my son, when he was 10 years old, could kick better than this team, and he's dyslexic. Jeez, I've got it too. Which means he sees just about everything in reverse. Well, there you go. Man, crazy. I'm sure, you know what? Sign him up. Get him in, man. JCK, why is it always Voss E? Sauce, if Mackay plays, No. Absolutely not. Zeke, was it true Cripps was smiling at the end of the game? Man, Zeke, I can't tell you because I went right to this studio and started recording. I didn't want a bar of it. Where are we, man? Paul, welcome, Paulie. And thank you for the super chat bomb midweek, man. I guess the positive is that we only lost by 37 and not 107. True. It was an improvement, but it's still no good. Here we go. Cal. Welcome, Cal. Apparently within the players, there's cliques and each department in the club are blaming each other. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Also, the players are dumb cunts coming from a mate of mine who spoke to Cruz. Wow, there you go. Maybe they need a bit of an education, man. Seriously, that wouldn't surprise me if there's little groups and cliques. I said, when was it? Was it last week? That these players... Oh, it was two days ago. These players need to get along well with each other, and it doesn't feel like they are. They need some group bonding. And if there's little cliques and groups, the trust is gone, and you can see it out there on game day. It's crazy, man. Go back and watch my episode if you missed it. Craig, I would like to report 22 Carlton players gone missing tonight. Hey, you're going to get us raided, man. Seriously. They'll classify that as a threat too. JCK, bring back Brendan Kagola. Oh, you're sick. Craig West says, drop Kerno. Zeke with a bomb! $5 bomb. Thank you, brother. Getting that feeling everyone around Voss will be sacked and Voss's mate, Ken Lolly's teeth, will be senior assistant with Voss given next year. Interesting. I did see these articles already about Hinkley coming in. Sauce the boss, get the truth out on this team. They need a lift. Yes, the truth is coming. I'm teasing it. The truth is coming back to the show. Arturo, they need a training session from Guido Hatsis. Mate, you put that in the paper for the plumber? Yeah, mate, I'll take the job, alright? Love Guido. James, how are you, brother? Welcome, man. Hope you're feeling all good after that. Don't know if you were there or not. But it did look kind of empty. Seriously, way less people than it usually would be if we were flying, let me tell you. But anyway, guys, let's get into the review. Make Pam Bondi list manager. Oh, she's in deep trouble at the moment with that Epstein list, man. Seriously, what's going on? Where is it? They're saying there's no list now. What a bunch of liars. You can't trust anyone, man, in the media anymore. Seriously, I don't know who to trust. I don't know what to believe. Seriously, man, it's crazy. The world has gone mad. First quarter. Berry got the first goal. We could not get a flow of handballs going. Under too much pressure, Lions were too strong. Like I said at the start of the show, we were so weak. Blues, get in the gym, man. Seriously. So many slip tackles. Sloppy start. We can't kick. And this led to that goal. Then, man, what the fuck was this? The umpire cost us a goal. It was ridiculous. Haynes passed to Cowan, and Cowan's collided with this umpire who, why the fuck was he there? Seriously, you're in one of the most high volume areas in the defensive 50. We're trying to get out of there. Haynes has kicked it inboard, and the umpire's gotten in the way. What the fuck? Collision, Charlie Cameron got the goal. 0-14 to start. Cowan, then with a shocking kick. Awful turnover. Lions go inside 50. Hipwood mark out the back goal. 0-20 in 5 minutes. Bang. Fantasia got a goal, our first goal. Cripps was free in the middle. He got a free kick in the middle. Hands to Haynes. Haynes long inside 50. Moya went up, brought it to ground, and Fantasia snapped the goal, made it 6-20. Then a soft as fuck free kick given by the umpire in the centre circle against Harry O'Farrell. Hipwood missed, luckily. Justice there. Flynn Young won a free kick on 50. Drills it to Zach Williams. It fell short, but he followed up with a snap, a nice goal. 12-22. Zach's in some good form. That is one positive. Such bad defending here by Carroll. Waited too long to pick up the loose ball, and he was expecting contact on defensive 50. Lack of communication again. Flynn Young also caught holding the ball in this passage of play. Lions got the goal. Rayner kicked the goal, so they stretched the lead out to 16. Then Charlie Curnow and Cripps missed set shots. Couldn't buy a goal. Charlie can't buy a goal. Moya had a miss. 3 misses in a row. And then Pitternet, not paid a mark on the wing. McGovern followed up with a shocking handball. Missed the target completely. Turnover. 3 Carlton players refusing to tackle Rayner. And Rayner goes inside 50. Players everywhere for Lions. And Logan Morris, who's a gun, by the way, marked, uncontested, and scored the goal. Turnovers are awful. We got punished. And then right at quarter time. So 2 umpires cost us 2 goals there. Easily. But then right on quarter time, the best moment of the game, Mark Pitnet goes bang, won a free kick, 60 metres out. After the siren, he launched this thing like one of Elon's rockets. Unbelievable, man. Straight through the middle. Never looked like missing as soon as it hit his boot. Crazy. Yeah, I feel you, James. Man, I didn't go tonight either. I'm just like, you know what? I knew we were going to lose. I just have no urge to go right now. I'm like, fuck it. I'll save my energy and time for this in front of you guys. But that was an amazing moment by Pitternet, man. Seriously. What was the score at quarter time? 21-34. We're down by 13. So salvaged a little bit there. And in my head, I'm like, will that spark this team? Seriously, like, they all got around him and they're all pumped. But not really. It didn't do much at all. I was even thinking, I'm like, did Pitto just break the curse like against Gold Coast Suns in 2023? We're dreaming. Charlie Cameron got a goal very quickly inside the second quarter. Lions, easy clearance without any real pressure. Blues just looking and watching like statues. Witches' hats out there, not tackling or even attempting a tackle here. And it was a goal to Charlie Cameron, 21-40. Our entries at this point are just disgusting. Disgraceful, man. Not even near a player. We're going long to 4v1s and just intercept uncontested marks for Lions. Oh, disgusting. And then a disgusting injury to Answorth, who did his Achilles. My God, that looked horrible, man. I felt bad for him. I hate seeing Achilles injuries, ACLs, all that shit. Made me sick. Chera won a free kick. And then there was players, this was on the wing, players within maybe 20 metres on their own screaming at Chera, pass me the ball, man. Pass the ball to me. But Chera, being Chera, who can't kick, kicked it long. And guess what happened, guys? Turnover. He kicked it to a 1v4. I think it was, I don't know if it was Charlie Curnow or TDK in there. But there was 4 Brisbane Lions defenders right around him. Ridiculous. Then was that passage of play that I told you guys about. It was the worst footy I've ever seen. A 5-minute period, it was just mistake after mistake after mistake. 7 Carlton blokes with skill errors that led to one another, a domino effect of errors. And Pitternet was the last one to drop the mark, got caught holding the ball, and then I can't remember which Lions player kicked this goal, but there was 3 or 4 Carlton players in the goal square. It landed short. Anyone could have touched this thing, and they all missed. Lack of communication. fucking horrendous. Seriously. Couldn't believe it, man. Pitternet made up for it because he got the next goal. He was going back with a flight after Hewitt's high kick to the goal square, and he marked it and played on and kicked a goal. So at least he made up for it, Pitto. And Pitto's playing better than TDK right now, man. Seriously. TDK got jeered tonight. He's gone, man. He's long gone. The fans don't want him anymore. Pitternet to Motlop out of the middle. Inside 50 to Charlie Curnow, who marked 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle and went miss. He missed again. Charlie cannot buy a goal. 4 games without a goal, man. What the fuck, Charlie? It's crazy. That made it 28 to 46, so it's only 3 goals at this point. Chera, another butcher inside 50. Another entry turnover. He cannot kick. Unbelievable. And then absolutely disgusting defending. 0 pressure, 0 tackles. Off a stoppage. I think it was a throw-in or a ball up. McLuggage literally dodged 4 players with little piss-weak, yeah, I'm going to get you, McLuggage. Shut up. McLuggage just steam trained through them all. 4 players literally did not even get near him, and he's kicked an easy goal. Unbelievable, man. 27 to 46. No, sorry. What was that? 28 to 52. My bad. Cripps then got the next goal. Luckily got a 50-metre penalty. I don't know what it was for. But he cut the lead back to 3 goals. He missed the initial shot, and then they called a 50-metre penalty, so he got very lucky. Centre clearance. Cripps to Hewitt involved. Durden got the mark and kicked the goal. Fantasia got the assist. Back to 2 goals, man. 40 to 52. But then we give it straight back. Logan Morris kicked the goal straight away from the clearance. Quick response. It was a great kick. Smooth. So that made it 3 goals of difference. And then Motlop missed that awful shot. And it was our best passage of play. We counter-attacked from defense to attack. And Motlop ended up with it with an easy shot, man. Oh my God. Just fucking... And you could tell he was going to miss straight away. The way he was lining up, he was aiming at the point post. Like out on the full point post. And I said to my missus, I'm like, he's going to miss it left. He's going to miss it left. What does he do? Nearly kicks it out on the full to that post. You can just tell by the way he's walking up. What the fuck are they training? Crazy. Then this led to the Carroll getting caught holding the ball back to back. Ashcroft got the first one. He was literally waiting to pass this thing. It's like, mate, you've got people behind you, no awareness. But then again, to his defense, no Carlton teammate saying, hey, man up your ass, man. He did that once. Then the very next play, he did it again. Caught again. It was Charlie Cameron. And literally, he thought he had all the time in the world. Thought he was playing VFL, Matt Carroll, who he was not good tonight. I'm sorry to say. And I'm a Matt Carroll fan, but he was garbage, man. And none of this is personal, guys. This is all my opinion on their performance. I don't care. And suddenly, Motlop could have made it a 2-goal game. Then the errors started, and suddenly, it's a 30-point margin at halftime. 42 to 72. Charlie Cameron got that goal, and we got fucking punished by a very good side. And that's what happens when you don't take your chances. My God, I need a drink. Excuse me. So yeah, man. 30-point lead to the Lions. And it was all our own fault, of course. And that's the point where I'm just like, the second half is going to be the most pointless thing to watch. Because we all know that we can't play a third quarter. It's happened all year, and that's why I said we're the Maxi Bonds, man. The tale of two halves. The Maxi Bond Blues. We're also the Bonnie Blues because we keep getting fucked. Many nicknames on this show, man. Anyway. Did anyone really believe that anything good was going to happen this quarter? Because I didn't. Scrappy, soft footy led to a Lohman goal, breaking the deadlock. It was literally, there was no goals, and I think this was with 11 minutes to go. Finally, Lohman got the goal. But the Lions, it was all in their half. We just couldn't get it out of there. But it extremely soft. So many passage of plays where we didn't stick a tackle or we just got wrenched. Lions were fantastic in that part of the game. They were stronger and quicker. So they got the goal, 43-79, 36 points. Then, again, lack of communication this quarter. I mean, it happened about 7 contests that 2 Blues went up for the same ball. And I tweeted this out, and I even had people screenshotting footage and evidence of this happening. Go on my Twitter and have a look. It is crazy. So I'm not the only one seeing this. I'm sure you guys all saw it. It was crazy. Zero talk. 2 plays going up. Literally crashing into each other. Lions run away with it. It was happening so many fucking times. Zach Bailey got a goal. The next goal. Out the back. No Carlton player stood behind the pack. And this is another one where the ball goes long and not one fucking Carlton defender has the peace of mind to take a few steps back like fucking Liam Jones used to do. And, play that sweeper role. Nothing, man. Zach Bailey, easy goal out the back. Everyone went for the same ball. Lack of communication once again. It's crazy. Matt Carroll. His positioning was so bad for the next goal, it hurt my eyes. These goggles do nothing. Darcy Fort got a goal. Darcy Fort. Seriously, and it looked like it was in slow motion. It was Gov versus Cameron. Cameron had a bit of position on him, but Carroll was the loose man behind the pack, and he's just gone so fucking close to McGovern. So all Charlie Cameron had to do was tap it behind him where he knew Darcy Fort was, and he had the easiest goal of all time. But if Carroll just stayed a couple of steps back, Charlie Cameron wasn't taking this mark. What was he doing? What was the purpose of being so close to McGovern? I didn't get it. He had an awful game, Matt Carroll. He wasn't the only one. But that fried the shit out of me. And it was just so easy. It's counter footy, man. Counter footy from our turnovers again. Ashcroft caught Hewitt holding the ball. I don't know what Hewitt was doing here. He had no awareness or he just took too long. And credit to Ashcroft, he came fucking lightning speed at him. Spear tackled him. Lucky he missed. 44-92, but just the lack of communication. No one's telling Hewitt, man, there's a guy fucking running up your ass to put his fist through your ass. My God. Oh, Fantasia then came off with a hammy, and Lord came on. I don't know why Lord was a sub. Moya then missed. Fogarty then had the chance to finally get us a goal this quarter. He's marked, McGovern speared a pass to him about 20 to 25 metres out, directly in front. And one of the worst fucking kicking techniques, again, that I've ever seen, and one of the worst shots for goal in this side. Lockie Fogarty hits the post. I don't understand. I'm off him. I don't care if he's there next season, seriously. What the fuck, man? 25 metres out. He wasn't the only one. Don't worry. Rayner then got a goal. There was 3 minutes 30 to go when Fogarty missed that and we hadn't scored a goal. And then Rayner scored a goal. And it was Fogarty with an ugly kick. And it was a turnover from him. And Lions went on the counter-attack, making it look like training. I reckon they found about 8 passes before Rayner scored the goal. And in the end, the three-quarter time score was 6-10-46 to 15-8-98. So they're up by 52 points. And I was just tearing my hair out. I knew we were going to lose, but I just want to see some improvement, man. But that third quarter was atrocious. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm going to get to the chat quickly. Don't forget to renew your membership for next year, says Craig. Oh, my God. A lot of people will be considering not doing that. Seriously. And I don't blame them. Petra just got home from the game. Wow, you went. Good on you, Petra. What the fuck is wrong with basic skills in this team? I agree. Mott's burnt TDK in the goal square, then missed. Oh, I know. Yes, he did too. Oh, unreal. Arturo goal. Oh, man. The last quarter, we won, didn't we? Yes. We kept the Lions goalless. Woohoo! Yay! We lost by 37 points. TDK got a goal. Who cares? He's probably out of this club at the end of the season. Zach Williams with a nice assist. I was shocked that TDK scored this goal from set shot. It was about 35 metres out. Usually misses. Hewitt then got a goal with a very nice kick about 45 metres out. Cowan got the assist for that one. 58 to 99. We cut the lead back to 41. Then McGovern scored a nice goal from directly in front about 45 to 50 metres out. We scored 3 in a row to start the quarter. And it was a stoppage clearance and Hewitt got the assist. And I stopped taking notes right then and there. Because nothing else happened. There was just misses all over the shop. Brisbane missed some shockers, man. I mean, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. We'll get into the stats because it was pretty telling, man. I was looking at this before. Oh, now my fucking app isn't working. Hang on. Oh, Zeke. What? Carlton won a quarter? We did. We won one quarter tonight. Yeah, we lost the first 3, won the last one. And you know what? Voss will come out and say, we'll hang our hat on that. Yeah, we know what our best footy looks like, and we'll reinforce that, and we'll have those conversations on Monday. And that's what we want it to look like. It's his new favourite saying. Crazy. Why can't I get the stats up? Hang on, I'll bring them up on the PC now. Because the inside 50 tackles and inside 50s were crazy. I want to read that one out for you guys right now. Alrighty, here we go. Disposals, 383 to 344. We knew that. Lions were just connecting all over the field. More kicks. We had more handballs in the end, which is weird. I didn't expect that. 61 inside 50s to 45. Unreal. Disposal efficiency, 76.8 Brisbane to us, 69.8. I'm even surprised it's that high. But efficiency inside 50, 48.9 for us, 52.5 for Lions. See, they didn't even have a great game. They could have smashed us on another day. Really, if this was at the Gabba, my goodness. Free kicks 25 to 20. Some of the umpiring tonight was shocking. I mean, that first quarter, there's gonna be so much talk about that umpire who collided with Cowan. Was it Cowan? Man, it's been talked about all week prior to this, and that was a bad one. Like, get the fuck out of the way. What are they doing there? I don't understand. Clearances, we actually had more clearances tonight, 37 to 29. Centre clearances, though, Brisbane were up 12 to 10. Stoppage clearances, we had more. We win clearances pretty much every week anyway. But uncontested possessions, 260 to 196. We won contested possessions, but I'm telling you, the efficiency of those contested possessions were no good. And we had more turnovers, 65 to 63. Where is those tackles inside 50? Maybe I'll get to it now. Marks. Oh, guys, have a look at this one. 69 Carlton. Guess how many Lions had? 130. That is 61 more marks. Incredible. I can't believe we had more marks inside 50. Is that stat telling me the fucking truth? What the fuck? Unbelievable. Tackles 69 and 59. Brisbane are up. Tackles inside 50. Here we go. Carlton 8. Brisbane 20. There you go. Crazy, man. Crazy. You know what's wild, says Zeke? Voss has been the best coach for Carlton. Radden was second, then Teague. Yeah, I agree. Seriously, man. Voss got us further than all of those guys. I feel sorry for him, man. I do. I know it's not all him, but his game plan, I don't think works. And these players clearly are not good enough for that game plan. So, and they've checked out. They don't believe in it. I don't know where to go from here, honestly. Like, if we sack Voss this week, will much change? Maybe not. Seriously, not for this season anyway. But yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of some of these plays. Like, I'm so over him, man. It's crazy. Craig, did Chera sign a new 4-year contract? I'm pretty sure it was 5 years. I've got to go back and check that. But yeah, it was a big one. And I was scratching my head at that too. Because he was so injury prone. Touch wood, I mean, he hasn't been injured this year, but he has been so average. If you look at Chera's stat line, you'll be like, oh, he had a good game. But seriously, he has no impact. And his kicking is fucking awful. Tonight, oh my God. Seriously, our recruiters, what are you thinking? It's unreal, man. Let's go into some players and I'll tell you what I thought of their game. George Hewitt, he had 33 touches, 3 tackles, 9 clearances. I actually did think he was very good for us. Cripps had a better game, but still not that elite Cripps that we like. He had 9 clearances as well, 26 touches, got a goal. Hewitt also got a goal. Was it 2 goals Hewitt scored? Can't remember. No, 1. Chera, speaking of Chera, always hits this stat line. About 25 touches, 22 to 25 every week. But no goals, just boring. Boring stats. Pointless. Nick Haynes, he tried his ass off, man, and he ran his ass off as well. He was always trying to do the overlap to get that handball and go inside 50. I appreciate Nick Haynes, man. I was so hard on him round 1 because his debut was pretty bad, but he's been unbelievable since then. That's one shining light, and as long as he doesn't get injured, they should sign him for another year. Seriously, they have to. And I think that's what they're waiting for. As long as he doesn't cop an injury, because they don't want to waste their money, he'll be good to go next year. Lockie Cowan, he had good moments and bad moments. Still, I expected so much from him this season, and he's had his injury woes, but he hasn't gone to that level that we saw his good form in last year. So he's going to need a better year next year. But he's still got, 6 games to go to try and find some good form. He did show glimpses. But I do rate him. I just don't think he's had a very good season. And I know he's been injured, but whatever. He'll be all right. He signed an extended contract midweek. Ollie Hollins didn't do much for me tonight. Seriously, I don't know if they know his best position right now. He's had some really good games this season and some really bad ones, and tonight wasn't a good one. Sam Doherty, I mean, tries his ass off. We love Doc. Will he be there next year? I don't know. Jesse Motlop had a nightmare tonight. I don't care what anyone says. I don't think he's good enough for this side. He tries. I know he tries, but I just don't think his best is good enough. Simple as that. Zach Williams, I love Zach, but he had a quieter game today. Fantasia did his hammy, but he's looked lively over the last month, I guess. Tom de Koning, not interested. He's not interested. I'm not interested. The fans are not interested in him. Pitternet definitely outplayed him 2 weeks in a row now. Charlie Curnow did well around the field, just can't kick a goal. I mean, that's... Fuck me. 4 weeks in a row, man. Something has to give. Surely next week he has to score a goal. Matt Carroll had a disaster of a game. Don't be surprised if he gets dropped. McGovern, quiet. Didn't do too much. Harry O'Farrell had some good moments, had some bad moments. Flynn Young tried to get involved. He looked nervous at the start of the game. It was his first start. So I'm glad he ran out the game. He kind of got a little bit better as it went on, but he looked a bit slow. Wiedering didn't do much at all, man. He did some good things, obviously. It's Weeders being Weeders. Ashton Moyer, no. Did Moyer kick a goal tonight? No, but he's missed 3. Damn. And someone said in the chat, I can't remember who, but if he scored those, then people say he would have had a good game. So, but just keep him in anyway. I like Ashton Moyer. He's shown me some very good, promising signs. Dirds didn't have a good game. He scored that one goal, but he didn't really do too much outside of that. Pitternet was solid, 35 hitouts. Scored 2 goals, 2 banging goals. So, he was fine. Lockie Fogarty, shocking. No good. I would drop him, honestly. Swear to God. Chincotta, another quiet one. Didn't do too much. Cooper Lord was a sub. Can't really judge him. So, yeah. Craig, what's wrong with Mackay? I think he will be back either next week or the week after because he did that knee injury. Whatever the knee injury was. Either that or he's got soft cockitis. I don't know. I'm only messing with you guys. Gypsy, Curnow for Frampton. Do you reckon Carlton throws in a second or third round pick? Jesus Christ. Curnow in a third rounder should get it down for Big Billy Frampton. Oh my God. Look, I don't think Charlie's going anywhere. If someone's getting traded, I would say it's probably Harry Mackay. Even though he came out and stated he wants to stay. Graham Wright won't give a fuck. If there's an opportunity to get some good players, I think he'll take it. I really think he will. But, yeah, man. Overall, guys, it's so hard to feel anything at all. All we feel right now as fans watching this is frustration. Zeke, these players have had more coaches than any other team. That's scary. That's so depressing. It's fucking depressing. Like I said at the start of the show, man, 1 fucking year ago, we're second on the ladder flying, and then we have that infamous GWS comeback loss. And it all went to fucking shit. And how does that happen? Oh, but you know what? That moment was our biggest downfall of the season, and it led to that atrocious end to the season. But we teased that throughout the year. I did a whole episode on it early on in the season where there were so many games where we would have a lead and other teams would come back and even beat us. It happened multiple times. I think it happened 6 times. Can't remember which episode it is, guys, but I'll find it and I'll let you know. But yeah, we went through that one, and it's just that GWS game just was the pinnacle and the peak. We peaked in that first quarter. We played like literally the best team in the league. In that first quarter against Giants in round 17 last year, I've never seen us play better footy. We're up by like 40 points, flying. Then the foot comes off the gas. We become complacent, just like we have all season. Bad habits kick in, and the rest is history, man. Where do we go from here? Look, there's 6 games to go. I did say all I want to see is some youngsters come in there. The Camporelli twins, get Billy Wilson another shot, all these VFL guys. But at the same time, I kind of want the VFL to just keep going. They're 1 game outside the 8. I loved watching their win against Collingwood on Saturday night. It was actually exciting to see all these young blokes. Lemmy, who I would love to see him debut as well. But the big 2 for me, I would love to get the Camporelli twins back in and give Binns another shot. He killed it in the VFL, was BOG, and he didn't get a game this week. Francis Evans got dropped. And who was the other one? I can't even remember at this point. But yeah, man, the selections were a bit weird. I expected more this week. Not that it would have made a difference, guys. Honestly, the same result would have happened no matter what we do. But it's more about giving those youngsters a go. And that's all it boils down to. For the last 6 weeks, that mean nothing. That's it. We've just got to prepare for 2026. August 15th will come around, and that's when Graham Wright will swing the axe and hopefully make some changes. And who knows? Maybe a new coaches, because they all need to go. All of them, man. All of them. And then we'll see what happens. Zeke, swap the AFL team and coaches with the VFL crew and see what happens. That'd be interesting, but they'd get fucking mauled. Oh, you mean coaches as well? There you go. Well, Luke Power. I don't know how he is as a coach. I haven't really looked into it too much, but our VFL team has struggled over the last couple of years, really. I really hope they make a finals push. That would be amazing. Give us something to be excited about, these youngsters, man. But guys, of course, if you're still there and you're watching live, I'm going to need you to hit that motherfucking like button, man. Oh, Akers was the other one, Mike G. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I was, like I said, I'm pleased to see that Voss had the balls to actually get rid of a player, but he should have got rid of players. I want to see more people drop that don't deserve, like Fogarty, Motlop. Drop them all, man. Drop them all. Zeke, love you too, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat too. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications. Leave a comment if you're watching after the fact. I love you all. You guys are the fucking best, man. Gypsy, if you could make any 3 changes to the football club and only 3 changes, what would you do? Get rid of all the coaches. All of them. Voss included. I'm just done with him. Only because I don't agree with his game plan and tactics, and I don't think the players are playing for him anymore. So he needs to go. They all need to go around him. That's the first one. Second one, I would definitely make a trade. We need to bring either some picks in or an established player and picks. Whether or not it's Harry Mackay, maybe Sam Walsh, a player is definitely going next season. I'm telling you guys right now. Graham Wright is going to swing that axe. So I want to see it too. And look, it might hurt us because we might like that player or he might be a fan favourite or something, but you got to make ruthless decisions. So that's the second one. The third one is bring people and players into the club, the board as well, who have found football success, won premierships, and know exactly how to run a fucking footy club. But have been there and done it. We need more of those footy heads in the club. And I would definitely either get players who have played in grand finals too. Because have any of these players played in a grand final? Did Haynes play in a grand final? I can't remember. Minus him, none of them have. So I want winners. I want winners and I want ruthlessness, man. We've got to be a hard club again. It's going to take a long time, man. This is not an easy fix. It's not going to happen next year. We might get better next year, but it's not going to happen. It's going to take years. We have gone that far backwards that it's going to take years to get back to the promised land. But we've got to start somewhere. There you go. Follow me on all social medias. Go nuts in the live chat. Go nuts in the comments. Subscribe. Hit that like button. I will see you guys for Monday Footy Fits on Monday. Got something special for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. You guys are the best. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Again, got nothing to celebrate tonight, but we got each other, man. The Blues. The Blues fans are the best. Love yous. Adios. Good night. Shut up. And remember, subscribe, man. What y'all waiting for?